Hi, everybody. In this week's Parsha of Terumah, the Torah details the various materials and elements that were used in the construction of the Mishkan in the desert. And one of the materials used is specifically called a tachash, which Rashi explains was actually a wild animal which was created by God for the purpose of using its skin. It hadn't existed before and apparently no longer exists now, but Hashem provided it to the Jewish people in the desert so they could remove the skin and use it for its specific purpose. The Torah tells us that the skin of the animal was removed and was spread on top as a canopy covering the Mishkan. Rashi explains that this animal was created because its skin was so colorful. And Rashi goes on to say that the colorfulness of the skin created a joy, a simcha. Some say it was a simcha in the animal itself, which was sort of pleased by its own appearance, or others say it was Moshe Rabbeinu, who upon seeing the animal had this response of joy and simcha. Perhaps the tachash is also a way for Hashem to teach us some messages about our own religious experience. Tachash, which represents the simcha reaction, is spread over the canopy. All of our religious experiences should have as a canopy spreading over it the simcha. We should be rejoicing in all aspects of our religious life. Challenge and celebration, sadness and blessing, all of it is a sign that God continues to have a relationship with us. And no matter what we're going through, we are not alone. And that gives us simcha. Hashem's presence is a canopy, and that canopy brings us simcha. But more than that, perhaps the message of the tachash, which was created just for that generation, is to remind us that sometimes we are stuck in being only forward thinking. We're thinking about the future and forget to rejoice in the present. We need both. We do need to think about the future, but we have to recognize how our lives today, right now, are filled with blessing and have the potential for simcha. And when we do that, perhaps we lead our lives in the fullest sense that Hashem wants. It's a Torah thought. It only takes a moment. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.